I'm Father Robert Ballister, the host of This Week in Enterprise Tech on the TWiT TV network. I'm here at Enterprise Connect 2015 for No Jitter, and I'm speaking with Paul Maddison from Unify. Paul, thank you very much for speaking with us.
Thank you for having me, thank you.
What brings you back to Enterprise Connect?
So this year is a very important year for us. It's our first Enterprise Connect since launching Circuit. So for those of you who don't know what Circuit are, Circuit is a voice, video, social media, file sharing platform that brings all these different elements together in a very natural way.
When you speak of that natural way, what does that mean? What makes it different from other platforms and solutions on the market?
Well, I think right now there's a lot of fragmentation out of there. You know, it's so, I think the theme of this show really, there's a big differences between the IT department and the buyers and what their view of their communication ecosystem is compared to the users. You know, the users are using all these different tools and services, this whole shadow IT organization forming, bringing their own tools and services. And there's so much fragmentation out there. So when I try and talk to you, are you using our corporate UC platform? Are you on Hangouts? Are you on Skype? It just becomes really confusing for users to try and connect with one another. So with Circuit, what we do is to try and bring all those elements together and present them in a very joined up, easy to use way.
All right. Speaking of that shadow IT and that disjointed, fragmented IT whenever we move towards UC, what bits of wisdom could you offer to an IT person who is looking at a deployment? What would you tell them to look out for, the pitfalls, the challenges that they should avoid as they choose and deploy a solution?
The number one recommendation is bring the users, the people who are actually going to use the system, bring those guys into the decision-making process and have those guys actually explaining what they want out of a system. And number one on that is people just need it to be usable. People don't communicate for communication's sake, they have a job to get done. And the tools need to be usable. But usable isn't everything. What we're seeing now is the themes of a lot of the vendors here has now came up to the level of usability. A few years ago we weren't even seeing that at this conference, so that's good. But it's about more than usability. You can have something that's very usable, but people aren't using it. It's about engagement. So it's about creating spaces in which people want to come, want to collaborate, want to contribute. And hopefully with Circuit, that's what we've done.
So there's technology without usability, there's usability without technology, but right in the middle where they should be is Unify.
Right, that's a great way of looking at it. So, and it really is, I think that the discussion's moved on from different technologies into what it means, how that technology helps people get work done. At the end of the day, business is about relationships. And any tools and services that you use that help enhance those relationships and help you communicate better are going to be adopted by users. You know, a few years back, and we're still seeing it from some vendors, they talk about productivity in terms of shaving 2 seconds off a click to call, which is all good and it's important that you can communicate efficiently. But you also communicate better with people that you have that relationship with, and if you can make more connections with people and connect with people on a deeper human level, you're going to get more stuff done.
When you look at next year and how you can take this technology and this approach, because really this is an approach, where would you like to see Unify?
Well, I'm really pleased with where we are right now with Circuit. We saw the announcement from Cisco of Spark, and that is very much in the vein of Circuit as well. They're a little bit further behind right now, and they've got some catching up to do. But it's really nice that we're defining this market space and this new next gen of communication services. And with Unify, we want to carry on that with pace. This year, we're announcing connectivity between Circuit and on-site PBXs through what we call the Universal Telephony Connector, allowing you to connect Circuit to any SIP-based PBX, not just Unify's. We're announcing guest access, allowing the ability to bring guests into Circuit conversations with a single click. Because we're WebRTC based, we have the power to do that. So I think in the following year, I'd really like to see us carry on moving forward with pace, identifying where users have issues, where users see bottlenecks, and really bringing solutions to the market that satisfy those users' needs.
Paul, of course, the best place for people to check out Unify and Circuit is to come to a show like Enterprise Connect, to actually sit down with your representative, see the hardware, see the solution up front.
I couldn't agree more. At the end of the day, we come to shows like this to connect, because the relationships that we build here are deep and lasting. And it is that in our software and services that we're trying to mirror, those deep and lasting relationships. And the best place to start those is by getting together, shaking hands, saying hello, and meeting face to face.
Of course, if they can't do that, you're also available on the web. If people wanted to find out just a little bit of a teaser before they make that relationship, where do they go?
Go to circuit.com and sign up for Circuit. Use it. It's a free trial. Get on there. I recommend when people start off, they have a specific project or a few topics that they want to discuss. Invite their colleagues, make a few calls, really kick the tires and try it out.
That's Paul Maddison from Unify, representing Circuit. Thank you very much for speaking with us. And stay tabbed, because we're going to bring you more from Orlando, Florida.